All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you guys are around the world. I hope you guys are having a great and safe day. I am coming on just to pull some shots on the Breville Barista Express and also try to create some latte art. So I know a lot of people have been asking me, is it possible to do good latte art with the Breville Barista Express? And I say absolutely. So I'm going to show you guys. I'll probably mess up because now I'm on live, but I'm going to show you guys how I pull a shot on the Barista Express. Also, I'm going to be using some beans. I have not dialed them in yet. These are about a week and a half old, so we'll see how that goes. And we are going to be using all of the tools that I used on my tools that you should purchase for the Breville Barista Express. So with that being said, I am going to be right back because I forgot my latte art jug and my milk jug. I will be right back. Stay tuned. Intermission. All right. This is the great things about live, and I don't have a refrigerator in this room yet, so I had to run and grab all of these products. So I'm going to set them on the ground because I have no other place to put them in this new studio. So it's a great thing about lives. All right, so we are going to not use this dosing cup for the moment. We're going to be using this dosing funnel. So this dosing funnel is going to be used. This is really, really nice. It's 3D printed. Yes, it is $30, but in my opinion, this is going to be the best bang for your buck, especially when choosing a proper tool that's going to help you pull a better shot of espresso on the Breville Barista Express. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to talk about this after the video, but I do want to go ahead and pull some shots. So like I said, I have not dialed this coffee in, so this could be very bad, but we're going to do our very best here. Okay, so we are going to be using the dosing cup, wherever I put that thing, and we're going to be using the Akaya scale, and we are just going to be dosing out 17 grams. So I use 17 grams for my Breville Barista Express. I'm not sure what most people use. However, I find it that because I still have the stock basket in there, I switch from that in the IMS basket. We are going to stick with 17.1. So if you guys are new to the channel, welcome back. If you guys are, I guess I should say welcome to the channel. All right, so I am using grind setting number 8, and then we are also on internal grind setting number 3. So internally I'm set at 3, externally I'm at number 8. So just to give you guys a reference, I'm not really sure how well that's going to help or hurt you. However, definitely varies based on machine. So pretty much all you do is you just lock it in, which is really nice because it's very, very secure. Lock it in just like that, and you just put it into here and it just doses it straight into the portafilter. So I want to say thank you so much for everyone who is tuning in. I just want to say a huge shout out to Dogman for the super chat. So I will talk about that when the video is done, just to kind of get your guys' thoughts. Okay, so I'm just dosed out 17 grams, and then I'm going to be using the WDT. So this actually was sent to me by JS Pro. If you guys saw the video, this is a really, really nice WDT tool. It sits right on the base like so, and it contains all of the grinds into this little canister here that you can kind of empty out weekly, bi-weekly. It doesn't really have to be very often. However, I do it weekly. But this is why I love this funnel so much. So because this funnel sits up so much higher, let me see if I can zoom in on this. Because it sits up so much higher up here than the actual grounds itself, it really allows for a really good and clean WDT to where you're not spilling the beans outside of the funnel, as opposed to more of a tool like this, which is a very nice and sturdy and well-built tool for funnel, but this one kind of moves around and you can't really WDT as well without the grinds coming out. So we're just going to WDT. So I'll bring this up close so you guys can see it. Let me try to, there we go. So just kind of mix it around. It doesn't have to be like extremely, you don't have to go over it thousands of times, just to kind of break up those clumps, just because the Barista Express does allow a bit of clumping with the grinder, but that's to be expected, especially for an all-in-one machine. So just like to give it a couple taps. You don't want to tap it too hard because you could actually disrupt the puck and cause more harm for channeling. So also going to be using the 2-in-1 crema tool for distribution, which is a great distribution tool. So if you guys have a Barista Express or a 54mm portafilter, definitely would recommend getting this. It works very, very well. And then I will be using the Lux House tamper. This is a great tamper, especially if you guys own the Barista Express. It feels really nice and it's just very, very durable. So well made. So just get in there. It doesn't have to be too hard, just a nice tamp, and then just a little bit of pressure. Now, there is oftentimes, because I don't have a precision distribution tool for the Barista Express, where you are going to see some of these grinds left on the side of the basket, the sidewall. However, it's not going to necessarily make a huge difference on your shot. Yeah, it would be nice to get those down there, but because I don't have a precision tool for the Barista Express, I just kind of roll with it. So, all right. So I will bring you guys over here. We are going to be doing a pre-infusion only shot because, in my opinion, I think the pre-infusion only shots work the absolute best. So let me go ahead and adjust this tripod for you guys. I know I can just take the phone off the tripod, but I kind of would rather you guys have a nice and sturdy view as opposed to me trying to hold it. So here should be a pretty good view for all of you guys to see. And then I do have a shot glass that I will be putting it into so you guys can see the shot. All right, just let me adjust my scale here. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to run some water through the group. Just get kind of that built up pressure and hot water initially out. Just going to dry the drip tray. Place our scale. And start the shot here. All right, so shot looks pretty good. Really nice color as well. We're looking for about 34 grams out. So a really nice looking shot. So exactly 35 grams in 28 seconds. So really nice rich crema as well, as you guys can see. Just kind of bring this over here, just so I can show you guys. So here is the nice rich crema here. I'll give it a taste for you guys in a second. Just let me readjust my tripod here. Sorry that this does take quite a bit of time. I am working on buying an expensive tripod, hopefully here soon, so that way I don't have to do that. But here we go. Just going to give it a taste test, and then we are going to steam some milk. So cheers. So this is the Yirgacheffe by Good Brothers. It has a taste of strawberry, lemon, and papaya. So definitely taste the strawberry and lemon. I would tell you I taste the papaya, but I have no idea what that is. So I think it's a fruit, but I don't know. All right, so we're just gonna dump this in here. I know some people say not to do that just because obviously it disrupts the crema, which it does. However, we're just gonna go with the flow here. We're not professionals, it's okay. And then I'm just gonna put this towel. I like to pre-wet the towel. I haven't used this thing in forever. So I like to get it just a little bit wet so that way when I froth my milk, the milk doesn't really stick onto the portafilter that bad. So just going to flip you guys around. Here we go. And then we are going to froth some milk. So we're just going to start the steam. Pouring my milk on the ground, you know, because we're extremely advanced in our latte making in this room right now. You can laugh at me, it's okay. Totally get it. But hey, I managed to get it done before the time, so. I like to let the steam kind of sit there for a second. So I do notice my hot water spout is dripping a bit. As you guys can see, which is not good. I'm gonna have to fix that seal. It might also be because I haven't used this thing in like 3.5 weeks. All right, so we added all the air that we could inside of the jug. Now we're just gonna go ahead and continue getting that swirling motion so that we can incorporate all of that milk foam. You don't wanna add too much air because then you're gonna get really thick foam and that's not gonna be good for latte art. You almost want it to be thinner than you would think because we tend to over froth our milk, which could be a problem, especially if you're looking to get latte art. So right now it's getting a little too hot to touch. Make sure to purge your steam wand. Always wipe your steam wand after every use. Do not let it sit because it is going to be a pain in the butt to get all of that milk off. So we have that nice foam here. Now this is a little bit too thick than what I would prefer. However, we will try to pour some latte art. So just going to transfer into another pitcher here. All right. Just gonna tap it. All right. So there is our latte. So let me just show you guys here. So really, really nice latte there. It's just a stacked tulip there with the heart on top. But definitely the Barista Express is a great machine that many people just underestimate, especially for when you're trying to pour latte art. It's really about how well you foam and texture your milk. Now, I know for many of us, latte art is obviously the end goal in making the best shots of espresso and making it to where Everything looks nice and symmetrical. However, just because you make good latte art, just because you can't make good latte art, doesn't mean that you pulled a bad shot, or doesn't mean it's going to taste any worse or any better than mine. So definitely the biggest thing is you don't want to add too much air to your milk, because if you incorporate too much microfoam and you don't have enough time to spin it and swirl the milk, it's not going to be textured throughout the whole pour. So then you'll notice a lot of people, when they go to pour their latte with their milk, it looks really good. They get a really nice base, a nice design, and then at the end it just smears it. Number one, maybe it's the technique. Also, if it gets like really clumpy towards the end, it means you didn't really incorporate the milk as well as maybe you should have. So definitely, as you guys can see here, I'll show you guys one more time, just if you guys are new to the live. But definitely can get a nice textured microfoam and latte with the Breville Barista Express. Definitely a beginner's machine. However, I don't look at it as a beginner's machine because it can do pretty much anything that my Linea Mini can do, and this is $700 as opposed to $6,000. So definitely recommend the Barista Express. And I have a couple questions that I'm going to answer here for a second. So let me go ahead and answer some of these questions. They said, awesome, nice pour. Let's see. So why does he transfer the milk? So the reason I transfer the milk is because most often I'll use the Breville pitcher that I have, because you want to froth the milk in a pitcher to where when you pour it, I know it's the bottom of the spout, but it's about half the way up, so that way you can incorporate microfoam. Well, the problem is it's really hard to just stir it and to incorporate all that microfoam while you're stirring. So it's really nice to be able to kind of stir and tap all the bubbles out in the jug you frothed in. And then when you transfer, you allow to keep all of the extra foam inside of this pitcher. So let me show you the inside of this pitcher here. So if you guys can see that, I know it's kind of hard to tell, but that in there is the milk that you don't want to use. That's really thick foam. And that pretty much gets rid of all the thick foam, because that first initial pour is what's going to, like from this pitcher to this pitcher, is going to have the most foam that comes in there. And that's the thick foam that you don't want to incorporate with your milk, because oftentimes when you see people and they pour that first drop, you get really, really thick. It almost looks like it's more white than golden brown. So when you set the canvas of your actual latte in your cup, you want it to be this nice golden brown color before you begin to actually start to lower your jug and pour that design. If it's too white and there's not enough contrast between the espresso and the milk, then it's just going to blend in and your design's going to kind of fade away. So just like being an artist, whenever you see an artist start to begin to paint, the first thing they do is they draw or paint the background, and then they start adding layers as they go by. Think of that when you're pouring your latte. It's the same thing. You want to get that nice golden base to where you can see the contrast between the pour and the espresso. So again, what I'm talking about is before you even begin to pour, you want to have this nice golden brown on the outside. So that way when you do pour and you lower your tip to the jug, or the tip to the cup here, you start to see white. So that white really outshines the back of, oh, I just touched it, outside of the actual milk. So that is why it definitely does take time. However, it is doable on the Barista Express, and you guys can do it as well. I will be making some latte art tutorials and milk frothing tutorials here soon. Let me know if you guys want to watch those live or if you want those pre-recorded, and I will definitely make those videos for you guys. So back here, you guys see for the new machine. So I was thinking, and I've been talking to a couple of people about maybe raising some money for a new machine on the channel. Now, I do have a couple machines in mind. I will be putting my own money towards this machine, as well as all the other equipment that I pretty much own in my studios. However, I do want to give away items to people who do support the channel. So pretty much if you guys support from now until December 31st, at December 31st, I will be drawing my first winner. I will be giving prizes out to those who support the channel. So it doesn't have to be much. It could be $1 and it'll be put in for the drawing to win. So right now, I know yesterday or the day before, I believe it was yesterday when we went live, My Coffee Show, I'll also write your name down and what you donated as well. But My Coffee Show, and I think this is Euro, donated $2.49 Euro. So I appreciate you, My Coffee Show, for sending me that. And also now we have Dogman, who also supported to the channel as well. So I will be writing his name up here and what he donated. Like I said, what you donate does not matter, but I do want to give back. I don't want to just take donations. I want to give back to you guys. So I will be giving some giveaways away. I will be picking some pretty nice gifts, and whether it's coffee, whether it's tools and accessories for your machine, or if it's latte art jugs, if it's towels for baristas. So definitely, I will maybe even throw in some of my merchandise as well. I see CY is on, so again, I want to have a huge shout out and thanks to CY for sending me those beans. Can't wait to try them with all of you guys who have received them. And he also sent me an item as well that I can't wait to unbox and show off. So again, thank you guys so much for all of your support. Let's see. Just reading the comments here. Papaya is a delicious fruit. I need to try it so I know what this coffee tastes like. Let's see. I made my mission now to get a new shop every week. Seattle actually found what I want. Sorry, I'm just going through all of your guys' comments here. It's hard to read them when I'm back there. Silver one about the black one is that fellow jug. So yes, this is a fellow jug here. This is a fellow Eddie. So I will be making a full review on this. This was actually sent to me by Fellow. So a huge shout out to Fellow for sending me this picture to review. I've been really enjoying the pours that I've been getting from this latte jug. So special video coming soon on this guy. A couple other fun unboxings that I'm going to be doing as well. Dog, you're in the running. Prizes. Cookie press. Okay, so Dylan made accessories would be cool. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely make you guys accessories too, so you guys can throw in different ideas, and if you guys want me to build something for you and put my logo on it, or build something and put your custom logo, whatever you want, your name, I can also do that as well for your coffee bar. So that is definitely an option. Just let me know. And yeah, so I just want to thank everyone. Let me know down in the comments below, even if it's live or if it's after the fact, and let me know if you guys think that this is a good idea. If not, definitely let me know down in the comments below as well. So I'm not really sure how much this channel can raise. I will definitely match whatever we raise, and that's the kind of machine we'll purchase. Or if we want to set a goal in mind, I can do that as well. But again, every month. So because this month is, I think it's halfway over. I don't even know. I lost track of my days. But pretty much at the end of December will be the first drawing for the people who support the channel. And then after that, at the end of January, at the end of February, March, so on and so forth, I will give a giveaway away to the person one of the people who donated that month. It'll be in a raffle, and I will do it all on live. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm glad you guys have enjoyed my videos. If you haven't, let me know down in the comments below. If you guys could give me a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. A thumbs down would be okay as well. However, I do love and appreciate all of your guys' support for the channel. So until next time, peace.